Hello guys, today I will do a more complex model using cylindrical geometry, and then I will unwrap it so that you keep learning on how to unwrap things. This will not be as easy as unwrapping a cube and unwrapping a simple cylinder, but it can be done, so no problem. And this is what we are going to model. I will use this as my profile to model it. Okay. It is already modeled, as you can see. This is what we will design. It's very simple, low poly, but I will use this as a reference. So I will go to wireframe mode, and I will just start a cylinder. Here you can see the keystrokes, okay? So sweep path, mesh. I've got a cylinder, 52 vertices, and I will keep the angle. You can just say nothing so that the caps, there is no geometry there, but I will use an angle so that you can see how we can solve the topology problem that the angle will generate, okay? And I will unclick that because I don't want Blender to generate any kind of UVs. Okay, so now let's grab the z-axis and 1 meter up. Let's go into edit mode by hitting tab. Let's go to vertex selection mode by clicking here or just pressing 1. So let's select these vertices here. When you are in wireframe, you can select all the vertices. If you are in solid mode, if you do that, you will only select the front vertices. Okay, so let's go here. Let's select grab set, and let's move this down to right here. It doesn't have to be exact. This is just for having it. Look, we have not selected all the vertices, so let's undo it. Let's go again onto from view. It is not selected because it is the other model. Okay, it has selected it. So let's try again. Grab G, set, move them down. Let's push G, set, and move them just right out here. Let's check, yeah. So now we must go. We must insert the geometry. So let's go into wireframe mode and let's hit I. Let's insert until right about here. Now E to extrude in the same direction. E to extrude in the same direction. S to scale. E to extrude in the same direction. Now insert again. Right about here. E to extrude in the same direction. E to extrude again. S to scale. E to extrude. E to extrude. And now S to scale. It doesn't have to be exact, but it's just as a reference. E to extrude. And that's it. Now let's go into solid view, and that's it. So now I will select the other cylinder and I will move it in the X direction. Oops, no, sorry. I don't know if, no, it's not this one, it's this one. Right, let's move 4 meters. So this is, and we have, let's hide this one, and this is our simple low poly model of a cylinder. So let's go into edit mode. Let's select it. Let's go into edit mode. As you remember from the previous video, this is an Engon and this is an Engon. Okay, so let's solve this problem before doing the unwrapping. So remember that what we did was to select Alt, left click, X, and delete faces, and let's do the same for this one. Alt, left click, X, and faces. Okay, so now we don't have any geometry on the top and no geometry at the bottom. So as you can see, it also the model has no thickness. Okay, but now it's by now it's okay. No thickness, no any kind of modifications. The minimum geometry possible. I am not using bevels. I am not doing any subsurface modifiers. So keeping things really simple. Okay, because you must learn to walk before you learn to run. Okay, so now we are learning to walk. Okay, we have to unwrap this. And also we need to, I want to close these two faces here. So let's close them first. So remember that what we did was to select this edge loop here and then go to face and do a little fill. Now we have Engons, quads. Let's do the same thing at the bottom. So select this loop, go to face and do fill. Also remember that I showed you that if you do a shade smooth, we have problems here with the geometry because these vertices are too close to the edge. This also can be solved, but this is more advanced. Right now, this is not important. If we go, for example, to shade at smooth, it's better here. We also have a problem. It can also be solved. So let's go back to shade flat, and that's it. This is a low poly model, so don't worry about these things. So now let's go back into edit mode, and remember, we have to project all this geometry into a plane. Okay, so and all this the vertical geometry is not contained on any plane. The only geometry that is contained in a plane is this, the top and the bottom. So let's start by cutting the model. So let's click here and let's select all this edge group. And now Ctrl E and marking. Let's select also this edge loop. As you can see, we cannot select all the edge loop. This also can be solved, but this is more advanced, so now don't worry about this. And let's marking. And now this circumference here will be projected into a plane, also this one. And now we need to project all this, the vertical geometry that is a cylindrical geometry, into a plane. So to do so, we need to cut all this edge loop, vertical edge loop from top to bottom. So let's see where the camera is. The camera is here. So we will cut here. So let's begin. Let's select all this edge loop by hitting out. No, I want deselecting several edge groups. I don't know why. So I will manually select this thing, all this edge group. As you can see, it would have been easier to to mark this seam before filling these two surfaces, but doesn't matter. Okay, so now we will make a seam here, Control E and mark seam. And let's check if all the edges are red. It seems so. From top to bottom, let's go to top there. Sorry. And yeah, it's good. So now let's go into creating. I have the same texture in the previous video, and now let's select on the model, hit U, and do an angle based. Not bad. So now if we switch to we need to add a material to this to the model, so let's go into here, and let's I think it's this one. Yeah, well, look at the texture, have a look. It is not bad, but it can be better. So let's go back here, go into the model. Well, and there are two things that I don't like. This is okay, because this one is the top, this one is the bottom. It's perfect. But this I don't like, because as you can see, it is not a rectangle. I need to be a rectangle, okay? Because the texture is applied with some kind of rotation, as you can see. And I prefer it to be from top to bottom. So what I will do is do unwrap again, and I will do this one. Okay, I prefer this one. So now let's click here so that we can see attachments. This one I will move it here. Let's move this one also here. Let's try this thing, and now I will go to here, and I will select, let's say let's try to make that this space here is aligned to the X and the Y axis. So let's go into edge select model, select this edge here, and do S to scale X and 0. No, sorry. S to scale Y 0. Let's select this edge here and do a scale X 0. Let's grab this one, a scale, no, X, no, Y, C, no, sorry, a scale X 0. And this one, do a scale Y 0. Now, as you can see, this face is aligned with the X axis and with the Y axis. So now hit 2 to enter into face select model, select, no, sorry, 3, select this, and now press L to select all the linked geometry, and now I will do U, and I will do a follow active quads with length average, and look at this. Perfectly straight, okay. And the only thing that I don't like is that as these edges here are not here and these edges here are not here, the texture will not be seamless. No, sorry. As these edges here and these edges here are not, this edge is not here and this edge is not here, this will not be seamless. So let's go back to isolate selection, and let's move this thing here. Let's move this one here. Let's select this as one. Let's grab Y and let's move it to the bottom. And now I want to scale on this direction here, so on the x-axis, so that this edge and this edge are the same. So let's see if I can change the the pivot point of the I don't remember now how to change the pivot point. Maybe I'm point to the cursor in the origins to the cursor. Let's do this and let's see what happens if I hit if I press S to scale X. Oh yeah, this is freaking amazing. Now let's grab X, let's move here and do again and scale X. Nice. We can even do, for example, a scale Y to use more UV space. We only have to leave some margin in case we need to paint something here, so that we can differentiate the base from this one. But this is more advanced things. Now just keep it simple. And now let's see. Let's go into object model and let's begin. Let's go to here. It's easy to see things. Let's begin inspecting. Let's go to shades flat. And as you can see, it is wonderful. It is perfectly seamless, and this is nice. It is really good. So as you have seen, by doing the follow, by making a quad straight on the x-axis and on the y-axis, on the UV map space, and then doing a follow active quad unwrap, it is pretty nice. And it's seamless, so we don't have any kind of seam. The only seam we have is the transition from the vertical to the horizontal, but this doesn't matter. Really, no problem with that. Sorry, I don't know what I have done now. What the fuck? And yeah, and that's it. And now, for example, if we go to the camera view and we put more things here, because I have more models here, and plane or reference plane. This is the, what is happening here? Why I don't have, there's something weird here. I don't know what's going on. I have selected, oh yeah, let's click here. I have selected, because we are in made mode. This is the shading that we have just modeled so that we know what it is. This is our camera. Let's change let's find the scene. The scene is here, so let's look at the model. Let's select everything. Let's go into the model. Let's go into, and it is perfectly seamless, as you can see. Amazing. This is a shade smooth. Okay, it's the same model. So let's go into camera view so that you can see what happens if I render it. This is how the image will be rendered. We can look it from the other side if you want. Let's hide all the other things, and it's pretty nice. If we select it and we make shade smooth, it will change the geometry. It would be more rounded geometry, as you can see. So let's do a shade flat. But don't worry about the smoothness and things like that. Now I just low poly models and very simple things, and as you can see, pretty nice.